that sound like to you it might be?
Well, at first, when I didn't have any information about it, I actually thought it was fought during the winter, and I had no idea it was really just like the tensions were cold. It's not actually cold.
Tensions. You're absolutely right. So that it's a strange name for a war that's not a war.
Yeah.
A war to prevent war.
That doesn't make sense at all.
And the opposite of a Cold War is a hot war.
Which is an actual war.
There you go. Well, World War I and World War II were super hot wars.
They were actual wars. A Cold War is an actual war.
More people in World War I killed more people than had ever been killed in any war until that time. And then in World War II, 5 times more people were killed than in World War I. And if there was a World War III, there might be 100 times as many people as killed. So that would be a nuclear war. So the
nuclear apocalypse.
There you go. The whole idea was, so we'll put up with tensions in order to prevent a war. And this was a very scary time because we came very close to nuclear war several times. Now, let me tell you this. I was born in 1943. Matter of fact, tomorrow is my birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Well, thank you. I will be 79 years old. Ooh. So it's 79 years since the end of World War II. So I was, during this part of the Cold War, I started going to school and I went to high school and got into college. So I remember how scary it was when I was your age. We were scared all the time that a war might break out between Russia and the United States that would involve dropping atomic bombs on us. So it was a very scary time. So I've called this the scary phase of the war. And this was the closest we ever came to nuclear war. And when he backed down, the world took a big sigh of relief. Oh, thank goodness. So this was absolutely the scariest part of the Cold War. And after that was over, tensions let up considerably because Russia backed off and it was not as threatening for a while. But it cost Mr. Khrushchev his job. And Mr. Putin today thinks Mr. Khrushchev should have opened fire against us. He thinks he should have started World War III. He thinks Mr. Khrushchev is a villain because he didn't fire on the United States. So thank goodness Mr. Putin wasn't in charge then, right?
Or else I would have been born in a nuclear bunker.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Well, a year after this, Mr. Kennedy was killed. He was assassinated.
Yeah, he was assassinated.
The man who was his vice president became president, Mr. Johnson. Not long after
Lyndon B. Johnson. Yeah.
Lyndon Johnson, yes. From Texas. He was told that the North Vietnamese Navy attacked American ships off the coast of North Vietnam in a place called Tonkin Gulf.
The Tonkin incident.
There you go. Well, because of that, our Congress passed a resolution so that Johnson could put American troops into Vietnam for the first time. So we had been helping South Vietnam with advisors. We started sending the American Army in to fight with South Vietnam, and also South Korea was sending soldiers in to fight also. So for a period of 4 years, he kept sending more and more and more American soldiers to fight the Viet Cong and the North Vietnamese. Now, it turned out that this attack in Tonkin Gulf did not happen. The technology malfunctioned and the sailors misinterpreted it, but when that became known, it was too late. The United States had decided to send troops
Ah, dang it. They were already at war.
There you go.